did it feel to take on such a high-profile project that everybody's been talking about?
I mean, it's scary at first, but then at the same time, there's a really exciting element to it as well. And as well, when you meet people like Joss and Clark and everyone else, everyone's really personable and things. And especially with someone like Clark, who's kind of been part of that world for a long time, he kind of sets the tone of what it's like on set. You know, he's one of the funniest guys you'll meet, but at the same time, he's all about being serious and working hard when you get on set. So it kind of sets the tone for everyone else.
Can you tell us anything about your characters at all?
Yeah, well, I play Simmons and she's a biochem expert, so she deals with kind of the chemicals, the formula and the biological side of it, and previous to working with the team, she's just been in the lab working with Fitz, so she's never been out in the field kind of seeing any of the actual real life stuff that happens. She just kind of gets the formulas and works on them. She's very intelligent, she's very ambitious and curious about the world, and yeah, there's some good surprises in store with her, I think.
Yeah, Fitz he specialises in engineering, so he kind of is responsible for all the gadgets and stuff you see in the show, and he's really good at what he does, but he's very aware of how good he is. So he's very quick to tell people how smart he is and how great it was that he solved this problem and he created a certain invention. But at the same time, I think both of them have kind of spent a lot of the time kind of locked in their laboratory and have kind of become conditioned to not be out in the real world. So when they actually do go out in the field and have to be put out of their comfort zone, all their insecurities and fears come out, and that's kind of when you see the real version of them, I think.
So, are they a double act?
Double act, yeah. Yeah, they are always together, kind of bickering, but in a brother-sister relationship, so they kind of bicker, but through their bickering and their amazing chemistry, they kind of pull the rabbit out of the hat, kind of thing. So yeah, they're always together. I mean, I was always the movies, and that's kind of what introduced me into the world. I loved the action and was always there at midnight for the first showing of it. And then since hearing about the show and kind of doing more research into it, we all read comics, and I just love that whole world. It's crazy that it's there, and I just feel we've been welcomed so warmly into it. And so it's something that I'm definitely very excited to kind of keep reading and keep exploring.
Yeah, I think at the same time with Joss as well. Haven't seen the Avengers a few times, and also I read his as well, didn't you? The Wolverine, the X-Men comics that he wrote. He's really good at telling stories that have got teams, groups of characters together. It's kind of like this show, the dynamics of that, different relationships, and conflicts and things like that. So kind of came in being very aware that you're in really safe hands.
At what point were you even allowed to see a script? I mean, did you have to audition with something entirely different?
Yeah, we did. I think we auditioned with, never actually was in the pilot, yeah.
Just written for the audition. Yeah, there was no script with the, I mean, you're not going to turn down an audition for this project, so it was a no-brainer, but yeah, it was very, very secretive right from the start, which is fun. It feels like
yeah, it's nice to think that people will watch it with a really clean point of view, I suppose.
Yeah, and it's for the fans, like the first people to see it, no press, no agents, no managers saw it. I mean, we barely saw it, but this is such an important part of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and of just Marvel in general, is that it's all about the fans, and they got to see it first, and they are kind of the engine of this whole love machine.
Does it feel nice?
So are you guys any good at science in real life, or does it feel like you're speaking in Mandarin Chinese or something when they give you some of this dialogue for the show?
I think a big part of it is, first stage is the writers really do a lot of research into it, they have the fans and talk to, so it does change quite a lot. Sometimes on set, but so I'm not super into it, but do a lot of research just to make sure that you're saying what you're saying, and usually, more often than not, a lot of the others can't really understand us, so we have to kind of break it down.
Does it feel good for you now that people have seen it, that you can talk a little bit more about it?
Yeah.
Definitely. Because I mean, it's just our go-to answer of, oh, we can't say, because usually we can't say, but now about the pilot, it's nice to be able to share it and kind of get excited, because we just have to call up each other. Oh my gosh, how exciting is this? Yeah, exciting, because, you know, you couldn't, so now it's nice to share it.
So if you could cameo in any of the Marvel characters' movies, which one would you want to appear in?
I mean, probably, I mean, probably just number one to do something with Joss again, because I love the movie, The Avengers.
Yeah.
It's the top.
Yeah, it's tough though. It's not like there's a bad Avengers movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Marvel movie.
Do either one of you have like a wish list item of something that you're really looking forward to seeing? Just kind of as a fan of the show, being a part of that, the cast of the Like anything you're really looking for, I can't wait to do this, or maybe we'll do that.
Yeah. If you can answer that. I think because it's in the Marvel world and things, it's heavily, and that's set after the Battle of New York and the Avengers. Of course, there's the passing of characters to kind of come into the show. That's something that's exciting.
And we don't know what's happening. Like from now on, it's kept very secretive from us as well. So the first time that we read the scripts is the first time we know what the theme is or who might be in there. Or so that still, I mean, it's not like they've gone, okay, here's everything to do with Marvel. Off you go. We're still kind of, but we want to know what's next.
How far have you gotten as far as the scripts? Scripts that you've read and shooting?
Well, right now we're filming episode 2, and it's weird because the pilot was so big with Joss and that story, and they've kind of even gone even further with the next episode. So it's exciting every time sort of we kind of go on set. I think we're still kind of standing at the back, and someone will hand us a pencil that's got a S.H.I.E.L.D. logo on it, and we're like crying on the ground. It's stupid.
Would you like to see Fitz and Simmons go for a joyride in Lola?
Yes. Can you imagine? He's just so angry.
I would like to see that. You would get in a lot of trouble.
That's such a good idea.
As far as the pilot itself, having seen it now, was there anything that really surprised you as actors? You know, actually having shot it, but getting to go back and watch it, it's like, oh, this really stood out to you.
I think the good thing about this show reoccurring every week is that you know we're going to have a long time to really draw out our characters and explain them and put them in different situations. So I think there's a small part of it that's still we're still trying to completely know them and stuff like that. And there's still new things we're finding every time that we're in a different situation, which is quite cool.
Yeah, for sure. And then the opposite spectrum of that is just the sheer scale of it and the explosions and the kind of, that you film. And when we were in the burn site, we didn't see the little dwarfs. Obviously, that was all added after. So it's amazing to see. There's so much work that goes on in post-production that obviously we're not involved in, and seeing that it's incredible, and you kind of can't get your mind like, but that wasn't there when we filmed it. I don't understand. So that's probably.
Yeah, but it was also really amazing just seeing it with the Comic-Con audience just there.
Oh my gosh.
Even when we watch it, we forget that we know everything that's going to happen, so the surprises are taken away from us a little bit. Seeing it with them, we never really get that experience ever. Something that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Not yet, no, we just got here this morning.
Your face, you're like,
Were Fitz and Simmons designed to be international?
yeah, I mean, from as soon as I started auditioning, she was British.
Yeah, I think in producers talks and stuff, and then it was initially Jeff Bell that came up with the idea, but
Yeah.
The more they talked about it, the more they decided that because it's an international team, they thought, well, characters should really have an international feel as well.
So how does it compare to working on a British show? And obviously you did the Fades genre show. I mean, does this feel as level of the scale up?
Yeah, I suppose sort of the sets and stuff like that we've got, I think they're huge. When you actually bring it in and feel like you're on the bus for real. But yeah, I mean, I suppose they're pretty different shows. I mean, this, because of the Marvel world sort of set, you already feel like you're coming into a world and stuff like that. Have you got
Shield water.
Well, do you guys talk? I mean, you're obviously only doing the second episode right now, but you're obviously playing off each other a lot. In the pilot, you played off Clark Gregg a little bit. You played off plays Agent Bourne a little bit. I mean, do you guys know who you'll be building some relationships on screen with?
I think we're sort of everyone's going to kind of get the chance to explore them. There's so many different
personalities, yeah, and kind of we've all been drawn together for a reason, and I think each of us are kind of don't understand why we're put together and thinks that we could never fit, but there's a bigger scheme. We're all exactly where we need to be, and it's going to be beautiful to see the characters realise that.